Hello everybody, this is Leslie, and today I have a Amazon haul for you. I had put in a couple of orders for stuff that I knew that I kind of was looking for these new journals that I'm in the process of making. So when I was going through the stuff that I had, I saw that there was stuff that I was really lacking that I kind of really needed. So I went on to Amazon, of course, and put stuff into my cart. I found some Holtz stuff that was on sale. And so let's get started. So we're going to go through the stuff that's in front of me first. Now, for the Holtz stuff, I was able to pick up more of the regular paper doll solos. So I was able to get more of these. They do have mini ones that I want to eventually get, but they just came out. So, and then I also bought the layers of the botanical collection. I know now I've been starting to look for flowers and butterflies and mushrooms and stuff like that. So that was why I picked that one up. Then I never had any of these sticker books from Holtz. So I did pick up the Chit Chat one, and it comes in black and then it has them in white. So I am always trying to look for like words and stuff like that. I know you can just type up stuff yourself, and put them on sticker paper and do that yourself. That's just not something I really wanted to do right now. But this one is the clippings sticker book. So this one kind of has like more saying type stuff. Like here I have, I'm absolutely certain, a small bird flew before me. Beauty, the stars are always shining. She dreamed beautiful dreams, remembrance of things to come. Then there's a couple of numbers and stuff in there. So I really liked this one. So I purchased that one. We did Chit Chat. Now, these I got, if I remember, on sale. This was the Halloween sticker book from this past year, because this is the one that actually has the masks and stuff on it. So I was able to get from a supplier, I got 2 of them. So I have 2 of those. And then the Christmas ones, by accident, I ordered multiples. So I actually have 4 of these, which I don't know, I may sell in my Etsy shop one of them or 2 of them. But basically what this is the same thing. This has all the sentiments for the holidays. So I was able to get those. And then I purchased scissors. So I got this 3-pack of multi-purpose scissors. So I desperately needed new scissors. The scissors that I was using, the larger set, I've tried sharpening them. I've done what I've tried to do, and they still weren't all that sharp. So I don't know. I just decided to buy new scissors, so I got myself those. Then I purchased these. What are those, you may say? These are what they called mulberry leaves. They're like a fabric. They come in different colors, and I really like these. I think they're a good size. So as you can see, they're not teeny tiny. I can show you one thing. I was working on wax seals the other night. Let me see if I can find the one that I did with the leaf. Here we go. So I did this. So when I was doing the wax seals, I decided that I was going to put the wax seal and I was going to put one of the leaves. I just wanted to see if it worked. And I liked it. I think it probably would have been better with this one, or a lighter one, because they have multiple colors. But that's what I ended up creating a couple of nights ago. So they have this color. That one's like a very light green, like a mint. Then there's this one. There's this one. And there is the darkest color. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors, and you get a huge bag. This isn't even all of them. I added some to my one of my boxes that I use, that I pull stuff from. So you get a lot. So I am definitely looking forward to using those. And I just think they're good for layering. Like you could place one of those down, put a mushroom next to it. You know, you can create a whole scene from having just one of those leaves down below. All right, we'll do this. Tim Holtz. These are the ring fasteners. Now, these are really tiny. I did not realize they were this small, to be quite honest with you. And I'm sure most people already know what these are, but like I said, I did not realize they were this small. But I can definitely use them on the outside of a small journal. So I picked up that. Put you over here. Then I purchased these because these are the feet, the box feet. I had purchased a whole bunch of stuff that from Ideology because I want to create a vignette type of scene out of boxes from Tim Holtz for my mother-in-law. I have not started working on it yet. I may, since I'm home and not working right now because I have issues with my hands and my arms. So that's another reason why, if you don't really see any videos from me, that's the reason why I'm having a hard time with my hand, and they want me to rest my hand and my arm because I'm having issues with my nerves, I think. So, but anyway, so these are going to be for the base of the bottom piece. So that's why I purchased those. Now into the laces and stuff. So I had found these and I was like, ooh, these kind of remind me of those ones that I got from Hobby Lobby. Well, these are beautiful. I did not realize how beautifully thin these are, and you get a lot of them. I hope you can see just the sheerness of them. And like I said, there's a lot here. I don't remember exactly how much you got, but this is going to go a long way. And it came with these multiple colors. I got the mixed one. So it comes with this color green. It's kind of like a mossy type of green. It came with, of course, I showed you the pink. It comes with an ivory and also a beautiful lavender color. So you could make bows out of these. You could use this as backgrounds. I'm thinking you could use this on a spine over on top of another fabric because it's so sheer you should be able to see through it. So these were beautiful. These are beautiful. I did not realize they were that sheer, so I'm quite happy about that. So these are butterfly patterned embroidery pieces, and they are different color. Oh, I think that might be extra. Wow, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Holy cow. Look at that. I didn't even know. They must have thrown that in as an extra, I'm assuming. You know, I'm never going to get this back in there. Try to find an end. Where's the end? Here it is. I found it. Okay. So you can cut each one of these off if you're looking for a specific color. They come multicolor. So you have pink and yellow. You have like a teal and a blue, a teal and a green, purple and orange, yellow and pink. I mean, I thought these were beautiful. You just cut them apart and then you use them wherever you want to on your journal, and you get all of this. How many, does it tell you how many yards? I don't remember how many yards. No, it doesn't say. I mean, I could measure it, but you get a lot. I think you can see how many you actually get. And like I said, this was in there. I did not expect that to be in there. This is definitely going on the front of a journal cover. So then I have this one. This is blue. And these were bigger butterflies. Let me see if I can find the end. Sorry, guys. Okay, so here they are. So as you can see, they are a nice big size. Again, you cut these off and you place them anywhere on your journals. Let's do these next because these are big. Now, I did not realize these were this big, but I figured they would be good for the fronts of journals. I will open it. I'm going to have to put it in a bag. So it comes with, oh, it comes with a bag. Oh, I did not know that. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. So you have these big, beautiful jute flowers. I mean, they're big. I did not, like I said, I did not realize that they were this big. They didn't show it in somebody's hand. I thought they were going to be flatter. But I still, like I said, I will still use them. I will use them on the outsides of journals. But you have greens. You have some where they have like the different fabrics that are attached to the jute. Like this one, you have the yellow. This one has gold lurex threading through it. You know, then you have some that are just a completely different color on the outside. See, this one is what I was kind of expecting, was this, because it's much smaller. I didn't realize you were getting these. These I knew I was getting. Because I was like, oh, well, maybe I could take off the other piece if it's too big. But like I said, I still like them. Need to be fanned out a little bit. But you get a bunch of different colors. That's another one of the big ones, and that's another one of the big ones. All right, so let's put them in the bag that they came with, which I'm very excited that they came with a bag. Now I don't have to go and find a Ziploc bag. Awesome. All right, then we'll go into this. This is semicircle gold lace ribbon, 4.5 yards. And this one came on this cardboard, which I was not really expecting, to be quite honest with you. By accident, I cut through the top of the bag. But as you can see, let me pull you down so maybe you could see it a little bit better. You have this beautiful gold. It's like a gold and a black, to be quite honest with you. I thought this was really, really pretty. So I got that. Put this away. And this will definitely go on something much smaller because that's way too big. Then we have this one. This is 5 yards of white slip cover bridal lace, basically, is what it is. And this stuff is big, but I want to cut into it and use pieces from it. Here we go. So hopefully you can see this. I'll bring you down again a little bit. So as you can see, look at, you got my hand. So it is really big, but you can cut pieces out of this. Like, you can cut this in half, pull it apart. You could just use this part. You can just use this part. You can cut it and use just that top part. So you can get multiple things out of this one piece of lace. Bring it back up again. This will be going in my lace box. Then we have black one. And it should be the same thing, just in black. And it is. Might be just a little bit, no, it's the same. It's just that this is all folded, so we're gonna end up having to like water this down. Or iron it. We'll have to iron it before we use it because it's all folded over. But as you can see, it's just in this beautiful black color. Unfortunately, all this stuff is made in China. I really wish we would have places in America where we could buy this. Then I have these that I purchased. Now this one is 25 yards and it is just a beautiful black lace. Let me get a piece of paper so you could see it a little bit better. But you have this beautiful black lace. I want to say this was like $7 and change, I think, for 25 yards. So we have that one. All right. So then we have this one, which is in like an ivory color. Then I have this one, which is in a gray color. So it's a very, very pale gray. Then I have it in pink. I might have a craft lunch here. And that's a beautiful pink, and it's a bright, vibrant pink. Then last, and like I said, I have another black one out there. I think it's the same pattern because I like to use black. And then I have this beautiful bright blue. So I bought all of these. If I'm not mistaken, I think these are 25 yards as well. So we have the black, the ivory, the gray, the pink, and the blue. I am also considering making bundles to put into my Etsy shop. So I figured I can, maybe put pieces of this lace and stuff and these butterflies and stuff like that into little bundles that I could sell possibly on my Etsy shop. So if that's something you think you might be interested in, let me know down below in the comment section. But I think that's it. That's all I have. So, oh no, I'm forgetting one thing. Wait, hold on. I purchased this book from Arteza. I wanted a smaller one. I didn't realize it was really this small. I thought it was a little bit bigger. I really need to start measuring stuff. Let me lift you guys up a little bit again. Let's see if I can do this. I have no feeling in my fingers, so sorry guys, it takes me a little longer. And this is the 8 1/3 inch by 5 1/8 of an inch. So it's 21 centimeters by 13 centimeters. It's 110 pound paper. And again, it's made by Arteza. Try to take this off. I will use this and decorate and collage this as a belly band. So you have this really pretty band that goes on it, so that'll keep it closed. Oh, there's more on the inside. Ooh. So of course, when you open it, it has the stuff from Arteza. And then I figured this was going to be really, really good for doing mixed media type of work because it is the heavier cardstock. In the back, it does have like a little bit of a, I'm assuming this is an envelope, where I guess you could keep some of your, and it is gusseted, so you can keep some of your items in here, or after you finish something, if you wanted to pull it out. And as, let's bring it down here. So as you can kind of see, it's sewn in. So that's a really good thing. I like that they're sewn in. Eventually I may have to see about getting one of the bigger ones. And then it comes with this little piece where if you're working on a project, you could just put it there and close it and you know where it is. So, but this is, you know, a really nice book. I know I've heard other people really talk about them, but the weight on this, I don't know. I think you can hear that. I mean, that's pretty thick for 100. That's 110. That, like I said, that's really pretty good. So I think that's going to hold up to water and inks and stuff like that fairly well. So I like that. I think I'm going to end up getting at some point a bigger one because I would like to have a bigger one. But other than that, that I think is now it. My husband will kill me if I buy any more. So as of right now, I think that's going to be it for a while. I have been working on, since I haven't been able to do much with my hands, I did do some paper dyeing. I'll show that to you real quick. Let me move this stuff out of the way here. Okay, so I did, like I said, I did do some paper dyeing here. So I did some coffee dyeing. Bring you up a little bit here. This was just on drawing paper from the Dollar Tree when the Dollar Tree was $1. I haven't been there since it's not $1 anymore. But so this is very thin, but I loved the design I got on this paper. Now, I purchased, that's what I wanted to show you. These glass bottles. They're glass from Amazon. And so what I do is I put warm water into the bottle, and then I funnel in like a real dark coffee, instant coffee into the bottle. I shake it really well, stick it in the refrigerator, and just leave it in the refrigerator. Now this bottle I'm probably going to use on a different color. I'm not sure yet. I want to see about doing, I have a video about Kool-Aid dyeing on my channel. If I can remember, I'll try to link it for you guys either in the cards or I will put it down in my description. So, but I did that years ago in my house, and basically you just use the packets of Kool-Aid and put them into warm water, and you could get whatever colors you want, and they worked really well. So, but I did buy these, and that's what I'm using. So what I do is I just put in my, how did I do it? Did I put it in a splat box? Oh, actually, no. What I did was I laid down parchment paper. I put parchment baking paper down on my desk, and then I just sprayed, because then not only are you getting the color onto here, but you're also getting it onto the parchment paper. And I was not using that one. That actually came from my parents' house, but I was using the Dollar Tree version, which is this one. And this one to me is a little bit more waxy, but I have wax paper too, but this is the one that I had been using. And I'm not sure, do I have that paper here? I have it somewhere. Yes, I do. Here it is. So this is the paper I was using. So as you can see, look at all this yummy color that you have. Look at that. So you have all from my distress stains, because I used the distress stains that I have. And so look at that. Look how beautiful. So now I will just use these, tear them apart. You can even just put these, cut them into a page and use them as a page in your journal. But this is all the coffee, as you can see, kind of on the bottom and around. That's just coffee. Most of the stuff, what I did was I had placed some of the distress sprays and stuff on here. And then I'll show you those pages. See, that one's got a little bit of pink in it. But look at those beautiful, like these are, that's just regular college ruled paper. These are actual graphs, so I colored the backs. These are the distress stained ones. Okay, so what I did was, like I said, I sprayed the ink, and then what I did was I put it on top, went like this, pulled it up, put it into, I'm going to be working with toilet paper rolls. That'll be a video coming up when I can actually get to it. This is also something I will show that I kind of used. Sorry. Let me pull you up a little bit. This was a doily that I had used for backing some of the pages. So look at all the beautiful color that I got on the doily. So again, now you have a colored doily to use, and I think that's just absolutely beautiful. But I used my splat box, and what I did was I would go from here, and then I would go into here, and I would start to use my heat tool, my heat gun. So I use my heat gun, and I would blow dry it, and as it started to get a little bit drier, I would actually lift the paper, and then I would blow it dry that way. But also too, I wanted some of the drips to come down. So I started getting some of the actual drip on some of the pages. So that is what I was using. So we'll show you these papers that I have. And don't forget, don't get rid of your baby wipes. Those are good. Unless, like I said, unless you have glue. But here, so this is one, that is another one. This has some of the Halloween colors. This was just a basic one. This is the one where I have like the drips. So again, we have this bright blue, green, and coffee dyed papers. I can't tell you how much I love Tim Holtz Distress Spray stains. I truly love them. I want to see about getting more colors because I really do use them and I really do enjoy them. And some of it went over to the other side when I was putting them in the distress box. And then this one we have like flickering candle. We have all these beautiful mica stains. And then we have this one. Then I did some of these. Now these, like this one, I was picking up what was ever left on the paper. So that's why you have a multitude of like different colors, because there wasn't a whole lot left on the paper. So you have that. And I think these are all just regular dyed. They are. And what I do is I cut off this plasticky edge. This is all just college ruled paper. These are the ones I was using the heart doily on. So what I did was I would put the doily on and then I would spray. And I would just mix whatever colors or whatever color I felt like I wanted to use. And I did a couple of those. This one is just coffee. And that was basically it for those. And then I did some book pages. Let's move these out of the way. I did some book pages. So what I did was I had put gesso, white gesso, on the pages. And so let's bring you down so you could really get a really good look at this. So I put the gesso on, and then I just literally went like this onto that paper where I had the stuff. And again, I took my cloth, just like the way you see Tim Holtz do, and you just dab it on the places where there's tends to be a lot, and then I just put it in the cardboard box and just blow dried it. So you have the book page in the back, you have the texture and tooth of the gesso, and then you have this beautiful color. The texture of this paper is just amazing. And then it's just plain book page on the back. Depending upon what you do, you could figure out if you needed to do the same thing on the back, or if you just want to use it and to fold it and make into little pockets and stuff like that. So here's another one. So you have a couple of different greens and some goldish color that comes out from the coffee. And then again, we have more green and coffee. Then we have this one. We have Villainous Potion. And look at that color. And I also used the Bombay Blue. That one was this one. The turquoise color. The one I had gotten from Hobby Lobby. Look at that color. It is so scrumptious. I'm like absolutely amazed. This is my favorite out of all of them. But this is just beautiful. Then you have this one. This one is a little bit more muted and watered down. I think I sprayed this one a lot more. So you have some green and you have some purple and you have some coffee in there. Then this one kind of got folded over in the drying process, which is no problem. And then you have this one. So you've got the coffee made like a pinkish flesh type color, like I don't know how else to explain it, but it's kind of like a flesh color. And that's just another beautiful page. Then this one, of course, this one was getting towards the end when there wasn't as much stain on the parchment paper. And then we have this one. And then this one is like the flickering candle and more of a yellowish green color. And then this one, we have a little bit of green, and we have the yellow and the green. And then again, we have one that is more yellow with some coffee. And then the last one was this one, again with the purples and the greens. So that is it. That's kind of what I've been working on. I will show you one other thing, because I know I did not show you. Like I said, I was trying to work on a page one night, and then my hand gave out. I couldn't do anymore. But let me show you what's in here. Now these, real quick, I'm gonna faux leather them. I'm gonna make these to look like leather. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start working on doing a little bit of faux leather. So we're gonna see how that works. But again, we have the journal. So where are my pages? Oh wait, it's not in this book. Wait, hold on. Wrong book. Sorry, here we go. It's in this one. Okay. I told you this is what I want to use as a cover. This one, I think I showed you in its entirety. This is the one that I had started and I didn't finish it. And dummy me, as I was like, as I was watching the video, I'm like, Leslie, you wanted to make that as a tuck. That was the card. So needless to say now, I have like a belly band, as you can see, because my fingers are there. But I totally forgot it was that, so. But this is what I had created with that. Now, there was another one here. This one, I just laid some paper down and added a couple of pieces that I want to add to it and put some washi tape down. This is the one that I had completed. This is the one I wanted to share with you guys. Let me kind of move this out of the way. So this was the front of one of the signatures. So basically what I did was I have this journal page that I really didn't particularly care for. And as you can see, I had done these, I think I did these in my video back when I lived in Connecticut. So if you watched that video that I was talking about earlier, this was one of the ones I think I had done, if I'm not mistaken. But, so I took this page, and what I did was, I said, you know what? I want to have a flip out. So this is the front part. And like what I did was I just laid down a piece of coffee dyed paper. I took my Distress Picked Raspberry, and where's the other one? And I took some seedless preserves. And basically what I did was I just kind of went around the edges with that. And I have these pink envelopes. Here they are. Wanted to see if I could find them. So I have these pink cards. And I have the pink envelopes that go along with it. And they're a nice size, they're not real big. So that's what I had decided to use. I said, you know what, I've not used these. I said, let me try and see if I could use them. So this is what I created. So it flips up. So let's start from the beginning. So I punched out these paper round pieces. I used these button brads that I had. I took some of my favorite icy eyelash trim, and then what I did was I folded it over to the back page, okay, and then I have that now as a tuck spot. So we have a tuck spot, and then we also have a place to write something on the back, so that will be in the back of the journal. So like I said, I made this as my closure. Then what I did was I cut these pieces from the flower paper that I bought from Hobby Lobby, and I cut them to the size that I wanted them to fit for the flap. And what I did was I just basically took my pinking shears. Oh, actually, it wasn't pinking shears. It's the cheap, this one. So this is the cheap paper edgers from Fiskars, and it's the pinking one. And basically all I did was I have a protractor. Yes, I have a protractor. And kind of what I did was I wanted to see, you know, how far out I wanted the circular motion to come out. So I kind of took a pencil and just made a line, and then I just cut around. Then when I was sticking it on the back, what I did was I put some gray lace that I have that has like gold in it, and I put that in the background so that it would show on the edges. So I did that. Then I have to cover these out. Yeah, I didn't do that yet. Then we have the envelopes that flip up, and again I placed a piece of paper that I got from one of the paper pads from the Hobby Lobby haul that I had purchased. I have a video, I will link that down in the description. And so you have these. I'm going to decorate here, which I have not done yet. And this I might just stain. I'm not sure yet, but I might just coffee stain that. And then I put this piece down for writing. So you have the two pockets here. So you have a pocket here and you have a pocket here. Then here, I think I'm just going to put paper down for writing. That's, I think, all I'm going to do. So I created that. So I knew that was one I really was kind of wanting to show you guys, because I don't tend to do a lot of the, I don't know, fancy pink florally types of images, but I really liked this one. Now the other thing too is I may actually add some dangles onto here. I'm not sure yet, but I might. And then, like I said, this just goes here. So then you have that on the back, and then this is on the front, and then I have some journaling pages and stuff in here. Like this now, I don't want to keep this. I'm gonna use the coffee dyed one in here, and I'm probably gonna coffee dye this one. So there's some papers that I'm gonna be moving around, but I wanted to share that with you. Everything is upside down. That goes there, that goes there, goes there. That one goes in the back. So it's getting chunky. And then eventually I'll be binding this to here and then placing it in here. So I have, needless to say, I got to work more in this book yet, and I have to work a little bit more in here. I don't want to do a whole lot because I want to leave the journaling spots. But I wanted to share that with you guys too. Now, the other thing too is I had mentioned in my last video, there is a gentleman from England who I truly admire. I love his work. He's in the process of, he just finished doing digitals. So I am going to create something. I'm going to try and create a journal, or maybe a traveler's notebook. I'm not sure yet what type it's going to be, but I am going to get access to his digitals before they are in Etsy. So his name is Dave. His channel is Dash of Dave. I am going to link it in the description box. And if you can, he's trying to get to 1,000. I think as of today, he was at like 722. So he is really funny. He does lives on Sundays. If he can, he tries to do maybe one static video during the week, if he can do one. But otherwise, he always does a live, and usually his friend Brian is with him, who makes amazing journals. I really believe Brian should do his own channel, but that's just my own opinion. And they're just hysterical. They are so much fun to watch. I can't say anything more great about that channel. I just truly enjoy him. So again, please head over, tell him I sent you, and enjoy the camaraderie between the two of them, the zaniness. It's just so much fun to watch, truly, especially if you're live, because the people who watch him and that are in the actual live chat, it's just so much fun. That's all I can say is you really need to check him out. So I will give you a little bit more information when I have the access to his digital. I can't show anything until he actually posts it into his Etsy shop. So when he finally posts it to his Etsy shop, I will let you know. I will put links down below. Like I said, I still want to try and put stuff in my Etsy shop. Since I stopped doing my candle business, I've kind of put it on vacation. And I do have candles and I do have wax melts. So I'm probably going to use the wax melts that I have, which are in candy format. So they're long, they're break aparts. I think when I do start selling in Etsy and I get some sales, I'm going to include those as my freebies to people. So you'll get some melts and stuff from me. So you'll get to see what my my fragrance types were at the time. So you'll get some of that from me as extras. But thank you all for joining me. Like I said, just bear with me with my nerve issues in my hand. I am on new medication that the doctor from the emergency room gave me. I have to see a neurologist on April 19th. So I'm just waiting to see the neurologist to see what's going on. But I will do the best of what I can do. I'm going to try and maybe work on some stuff today if I can. My hand's not doing too bad today. But also too, I'm not supposed to be pushing it either. So thank you again for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Please, if you like this content, please give me a like. Also too, don't forget, let's chat. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy hearing about, do you have a channel? What kind of work do you do? Do you do journals? Do you just like ephemera videos? You know, what types of videos do you guys watch? You know, I take all this into account. So please subscribe. And again, thank you to everybody who has stuck with me for all these years. And thank you again to all the new subscribers that have come over from challenges and stuff like that. I just can't put into words how thankful I am that you are part of my family here. And I will see you all on the next video. Take care, everybody. Be well, and I will see you next time. Bye.